Have you been pronouncing these key words incorrectly? There are some keywords that often come up in the OET speaking roleplay and in the listening parts. So you'll need to know how to pronounce them and how to hear them. Now, what I've noticed when I was actually doing a yoga class myself online, and the lovely instructors are all from India, what I've noticed is that there are some common errors that Indian speakers often make. And it's just that in India, there are some words which are pronounced differently from the way we do here in the UK. But I wanted to make you aware of this so that when you do come to the UK or another English speaking country, you are ready to hear these variations. These are words and phrases connected to movement and the body. So they could be used by a doctor asking a patient to do something when examining them, for example. They might be used by a nurse similarly when giving test results, or a physiotherapist talking a patient through some exercises. So let's have a look at what they are. My name's Sona. I'm your online OET tutor with Bose Learning, and I'm a premium preparation partner of the OET. So thank you for coming along today, and well done for investing this time in improving your pronunciation. So here are 5 common words. As I say, these I've often heard mispronounced by Indian candidates and my Indian teachers of yoga. So just check them out and see if you are pronouncing them correctly. Here are the pairs of words, and I put pairs down because they're often confused or mispronounced. And we're going to be looking at pronunciation and grammar. So the first pair is this one, breath and breathe. Let me give you some examples. Take a deep breath in, breathe through your mouth. So this first one here, breath, is actually a noun. The second one, breathe, is a verb. Okay, so take a deep breath in, the noun, has a shorter sound. It sounds like this, breath. Whereas the verb breathe in through your mouth is a much longer sound. It's got this E, long E sound, breathe. We'll go through all of these again in the end, and I'm going to quiz you as well. So let's just go through the other ones and then we'll come back. Okay, what about these two then? There's been a slight rise in your inflammation markers since you last got tested, so we need to keep an eye on that. And can you just raise your right hand for me? Okay, now this first one, rise, is a noun. It can be used as a verb as well. The sun rises at around 7 o'clock. In this case, it's a noun, a slight rise. In this case, it's an intransitive verb, which means that it doesn't have an object. So the sun rises. It doesn't have an object to go with it. The second one with the A, raise, is a transitive verb. So can you just raise your right hand for me? So this is the object here, the right hand. So if you have raise as a verb, we need an object. Rise has got a z sound, rise. And raise has got that A's sound, raise. So rise and raise. Okay, next one. What about this pair? I've got a pain in my left foot, and keep your feet elevated. So both are nouns, but this time foot is singular and feet is plural, and feet has this longer E sound. I picked this one out because I noticed a couple of my teachers from India actually just kept saying foots, trying to make that plural, and it wasn't, it's feet. And just as an aside, at the end of our feet, we have toes, not fingers. Fingers are on your hand, and I've noticed that sometimes getting a bit confused as well. So foot and feet. Okay. Next, Inhale through the nose. So as I say, this was from yoga, but I mean, it could equally be in a medical examination as well. Inhale, and here exhale. Now here, what I've noticed for some of our Indian speakers, there tends to be an ug sound, and it's not ug, it's x. Exhale. So you can actually take a little breath here. Can you see where this little marker is? Exhale. Inhale, exhale. And again, another one that I've often heard mispronounced by my Indian friends and also teachers. My ears are blocked. Sounds like ears, and he's 5 years old. Years. This one doesn't have that y sound, so it's not my years are blocked, it's my ears are blocked. There's a ears are blocked. This one is years. They're both nouns, of course. Right then, as I said before, there's a little mini test. So I'm going to show you some sentences. Here are the 5 sentences. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to go through them. If you need longer, just hit pause. But your 30 seconds to fill in the gaps comes up now. Okay, how did you go then? So the first one, it's important to keep both your feet elevated. So we need the plural here because we have both. It's important to keep both your feet elevated to reduce the swelling. Number 2, have you been experiencing any ringing or buzzing in your ears? I can hear some wheezing when you breathe. Do you have any history of asthma at all? Number 4, I'll ask you to take a deep breath in while I listen to your lungs with my stethoscope. Number 5, could you try to raise your right arm for me? I want to check your shoulder movement. Okay, let's just go through these again. You can repeat it with me. It's important to keep both your feet elevated to reduce the swelling. It's important to keep both your feet elevated to reduce the swelling. Have you been experiencing any ringing or buzzing in your ears? Have you been experiencing any ringing or buzzing in your ears? I can hear some wheezing when you breathe. Do you have any history of asthma at all? I can hear some wheezing when you breathe. Do you have any history of asthma at all? I'll ask you to take a deep breath in while I listen to your lungs with my stethoscope. I'll ask you to take a deep breath in while I listen to your lungs with my stethoscope. Could you try to raise your right arm for me? I want to check your shoulder movement. Could you try to raise your right arm for me? I want to check your shoulder movement. Okay, and there we go. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please do check out my channel. I have over 250 videos for you. They're all free, so you can really, dip in, dip out. I've got 10-minute videos when you're pressed for time. I've got shorts on there, I've got longer videos which help go through reading and writing and speaking. Do check them out, and I hope you like them. If you want more of something also, just let me know. Drop a little note in the comments. If you want more pronunciation, please let me know and I'll be happy to try and make some more videos for you. If you like this channel, it'd be great if you can help me grow it by sending this to friends, colleagues, sharing it, liking it, of course. And if you want more information about my pre-recorded courses available on Udemy, I'll put in some links below. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to sign up for a free dose of all things OET and join my Telegram group. Thanks very much and see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.